Man, I felt really weird today. Just kind of unfocused, slightly depressive, not so much unmotivated, but just like feeling like there's no oomph there. That's the only way I can really describe it, just like nothing's really happening. I was thinking maybe it's because I haven't really spoken to anyone or trained in the last couple of days. Both of those things can kind of play with your head. But actually, I think it's just because I didn't have a clear aim today. I uploaded the first of these videos. My plan was to do some studying in the morning, but then everything with uploading the video kind of took longer than I expected. And then I was going to go somewhere to train, but then I was kind of in my head about whether I should be training or not. I was listening to a podcast with my breakfast about the seriousness of the virus and what we can all be doing to prevent the spread and minimise the strain it's putting on the health services. And I put a thing out on Instagram asking people for their advice, their thoughts on whether I should be training, even alone. A positive for these videos, from everything that I've heard, I think that I will be able to keep training. I'm just going to be even more selective about where I go. Just making sure that I'm not training on anything that a lot of other people are going to be touching. But back to the point, I think the reason I've been feeling lost today is because I didn't have a clear aim. I was thinking about going out training, but unsure if I was going to, and then I was thinking about studying, but I kind of didn't start studying because I was like, oh, but maybe I'll go out training soon. And I wasn't editing either because today I needed to prioritise studying over editing. And all of that inner conflict has basically led to me just doing nothing. Not literally nothing, like I haven't just been sitting staring into space all day, but I haven't committed to any one task. It's made the day feel meaningless, and that has painted my mindset with negativity. I can observe in my mind that anything I think about right now, myself, my relationships with other people, the future, all of it is being viewed now through a lens which is tinted with negativity. The current default for my perceptions about anything is more negative than it usually would be. Now the thing is, none of this is really new to me. I've pretty much been operating on my own schedule since I left school, and in the last year or two especially, really trying to maximise how effectively I use that time, so that I'm happy, productive, and have a constant thread of meaning in my life without having to have a schedule imposed upon me. And so the reason why I'm telling you this is because if you have had your usual routine, the things that you're usually working for, stripped from you because of this virus, and you've been feeling lost or depressed in these weird times, the biggest, most general piece of advice that I could give you is create a routine for yourself and set yourself goals so that you have something to achieve, something to be working towards every day. Try to get up at the same time and find something that you can be working towards every single day, something that will make days meaningful. Even if you've got a whole career that's just like put on hold because of this lockdown, find yourself a hobby, some skill to progress at, learn an instrument, just something that you can be chipping away at every day. I have a hunch that depression might be more akin to a lack of meaning than a lack of happiness, or perhaps rather it's important to create a distinction between long-term sustainable happiness and fleeting happiness, and that sustainable happiness is inseparable from feelings of meaning. I'd be interested to do some reading and see if there's any psychological literature on that idea, or whether I'm talking utter bullshit. But certainly sustainable happiness seems to be tightly tied to feelings of fulfillment, achievement, progression. So yeah, even if you spend most of your day watching YouTube, Netflix, playing video games, whatever, finding some small but sustainable thread of meaning throughout those days, sacrificing just a small amount of time that you could be using to relax, to work towards the betterment of yourself or the people around you in some way, will make that time you spend relaxing even more enjoyable, rather than you feeling like a lazy, useless oaf. So that being said, I'm going to try to make the best use of what remains of the day. I hope you do the same, and I will see you